Welcome to Chrome and Classics. We are back with another project. There's something special about the 2004 Subaru Impreza WRX STI, a car that defined an era of rally dominance and street performance. With its boxer engine, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and aggressive styling, it was built to conquer both gravel trails and city streets. Today, I've got my hands on a heavily worn-out WRX STI in World Rally Blue, and it's time to bring this legend back to life. This car has seen better days, the paint is faded, the engine has a rough idle, and the suspension feels loose. But beneath all that wear, the soul of a rally champion still exists. This restoration is going to be a full teardown, rebuilding it from the ground up. Engine, drivetrain, suspension, interior, and of course, that signature blue paint. So let's get started and restore this 2004 Subaru WRX STI to its former glory. 1. Assessing the damage, what needs fixing. Before diving into the restoration, I needed to inspect everything, from the bodywork to the iconic EJ257 turbocharged boxer engine. The first problem was immediately obvious. The World Rally Blue paint had lost its deep shine. The clear coat was peeling, and there were multiple dents and scratches, probably from years of enthusiastic driving. The front bumper was cracked, and the massive STI wing had faded from years of exposure. Under the hood, things weren't much better. The 2.5-liter turbocharged boxer engine was leaking oil, the turbo had excessive shaft play, and the timing belt was overdue for a replacement. The exhaust system had rust spots, and the top mount intercooler was covered in grime. Inside, the Recaro seats were torn, the dashboard had faded, and the steering wheel had years of wear. The shifter felt loose, and the pedals had seen better days. It was clear that this STI needed a lot of love to bring it back. 2. Stripping it down, the teardown process. With a clear restoration plan, I began stripping down the car. The first step, removing the engine. Dropping the EJ257 boxer engine wasn't an easy task. Once out, I could fully assess the turbo, gaskets, and cooling system. The VF39 turbocharger had too much shaft play, which meant a full rebuild or a new upgraded turbo was in order. Next, I moved on to the interior, carefully removing the seats, carpets, and dashboard. The STI's blue gauge cluster was still in decent shape, but everything else needed deep cleaning and restoration. With the car completely stripped, I turned my attention to the chassis. The WRX STI is known for its rigid frame, but mine had minor rust spots near the fenders and undercarriage. This was shaping up to be a full-scale restoration, but I was ready for the challenge. 3. Restoring the boxer heart, engine rebuild. A Subaru WRX STI is nothing without its engine, so I started by fully rebuilding the EJ257. First, I replaced the worn piston rings and bearings to restore compression. I upgraded the head gaskets, a common weak point in older Subaru engines. The VF39 turbo was replaced with a slightly larger VF48 turbo, improving boost response. I installed a new Cobb downpipe and catback exhaust, enhancing airflow and that classic Subaru rumble. The top mount intercooler was cleaned and refinished, ensuring maximum cooling efficiency. With fresh fluids, a new timing belt, and a proper tune, this boxer engine was back to its rally-ready self. 4. Suspension and brakes. Bringing back the handling is what makes the WRX STI special, so I focused on bringing back its razor-sharp performance. I swapped out the old coilovers for a brand new set of TEIN Flex Z adjustable coilovers, giving it a perfect balance between comfort and track performance. The Brembo brakes were fully rebuilt and repainted in STI gold, restoring their original aggressive look. A fresh set of performance brake pads and slotted rotors ensured maximum stopping power. New white line sway bars and end links sharpened the car's cornering ability. With these upgrades, the WRX STI was back to hugging corners like a true rally machine. 5. Restoring the interior, a fresh rally cabin. With the mechanical work done, it was time to restore the cockpit. The Recaro bucket seats were reupholstered with new blue Alcantara and black leather, matching the World Rally Blue exterior. The steering wheel was rewrapped in perforated leather, bringing back the sporty feel. I refinished the dashboard and center console, replacing worn buttons and adding carbon fiber trim. The shifter was upgraded with a short throw kit, making gear changes crisper and more precise. To complete the rally feel, I added STI branded floor mats and a new digital boost gauge. Sitting in the cabin now felt like stepping into a brand new STI ready to attack the road. 6. the grand finale paint and bodywork. The last step in this restoration was reviving the legendary World Rally Blue paint. The entire body was sanded down, removing old clear coat and imperfections. I applied multiple layers of fresh World Rally Blue paint, followed by a high-gloss ceramic coat to protect it for years to come. The iconic STI wing was repainted and reinstalled, completing the aggressive rally stance. A brand new front bumper and side skirts replaced the cracked originals. With the final polish done, the WRX STI was shining like it just rolled off the showroom floor. 7. The first drive, unleashing the beast. With the restoration complete, it was finally time to take the WRX STI for a test drive. Turning the key, the boxer engine roared to life with a deep, thunderous growl. The new turbo spooled effortlessly, and the throttle response was razor sharp. On the road, the coilovers and upgraded suspension made every turn feel tight and responsive. The Brembo brakes stopped the car on a dime, and the new exhaust delivered that signature Subaru rumble. As I floored the throttle, the boost kicked in, and the WRX STI launched forward like a true rally champion. It felt alive again, ready to conquer gravel roads and city streets alike. Conclusion: a rally icon reborn. Restoring this 2004 Subaru Impreza WRX STI was a true passion project. Seeing this legendary car go from a worn-out shell to a fully restored beast was incredibly rewarding. This car is a symbol of rally heritage, a machine built for thrill seekers and driving enthusiasts. And now it's ready for many more years of high-revving, turbocharged adventures. Would you take this WRX STI for a spin? Let me know in the comments. Another classic saved, another legend reborn. Let me know what car you want to see restored next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.